Still can't believe we lost to Norwich 4-1. What's going on, guys? My name is Ashley and welcome back to This Is It FM. Today we take on Bristol City and Nottingham Forest in a live com doubleheader in the Sky Bet Championship. This is Season 1, Episode 10 with Ipswich Town. Come on! Against Norwich, we got absolutely battered 4-1. Since then, we lost to Derby 2-0, and yeah, well, Derby definitely deserved to win. We've fallen from grace a little bit since about 5 or 6 games over before January transfer window, basically before we made so many changes, and it's totally killed the squad as far as dynamics go. Absolutely killed us, but we're trying to work our way back. After Derby, we play Stoke at home. Here we are, guys, and we are back. Today we take on Bristol City, who are 4th place and currently sit 7 points above us in the league table. A win against Bristol today could propel us back into the playoffs if results go our way. Before we get into today's game, let's just see how we've been getting on since that disastrous defeat against Norwich. So when we last here, we played Norwich and we got absolutely spanked 4-1. It was a terrible, terrible game. Norwich fully deserved to win. It pains me to say it, but it looks like the January transfer window has really killed us. We had so many ins and outs. Dynamics is absolutely shot to bits. It's going to take some time to get it back. After the Norwich game, we played Derby and we lost 2-0. As you can see, Derby controlled the game and Tristan Nottingham got booked. I mean, I've finally got Downs, Nottingham and Azell playing as the free midfield. In this game they didn't, but that's what I've been aiming for, and now I can finally do it. Against Stoke, we drew 1-1 and we done very, very well. Ben Flam, as you can see, scoring the equaliser in the 73rd minute. Downs, Nottingham and Azell for the first time this season playing as a free together, and I'm so excited to finally get them playing together. Nottingham, of course, was on loan at the beginning of the game. We couldn't recall him, but he come back, I think it was towards the beginning of January. Next up we had Wigan, and we avenged our defeat against Wigan at the beginning of the season, where Ben Falami scored an early goal in the 2nd minute. Josh Windass equalised in the 4th, but Sol Shotton scored his first goal for the club in the 31st minute, and we won 2-1. Next up we had Reading, and we lost 1-0. As you can see, Reading got a red card in the 46th minute, and they still went on to score the winning goal in the 80th minute with a penalty. As far as the match stats go, it was fairly even. However, possession we controlled has certainly been something we've done most of the season. Most recently, we played West Brom and we won 2-1. Ben Falami with a winning goal in the 62nd minute. That is his 20th goal of the year. As far as match stats go, we deserved to win. We should have maybe scored 1 or 2 more goals. Madison in particular had a 1-on-1 and he smacked it against the post. He's not having the greatest start to life at Ipswich since signing from Peterborough. So today we line up with Bart Balkowski in goal. Along the back we have Danassian, Chambers, Walsh and Kenlock. In midfield we have Colskews and Flynn Downs. Attacking midfielder we have McKendry, Giselle and Madison, with Ben Falami up front. Recently I've been sticking with the same 11. We have Watmore and Sol Shotton playing as the ball-playing central defenders. I'm trying to get some of these players to get some connections together going into next season, because I think this season, obviously we've still got a chance of playoffs, but I mean, I'm not expecting much, to be honest. We've certainly with the dynamics shot to bits now, so we're trying to work on the dynamics of the team, ready for next year. Cole Skuse and Luke Chambers, of course, coming to the end of their careers. Realistically, they won't be playing much next season, so I figured it's a good chance now to bring in some of the younger players and give them more game time so they can get their attributes up and get that experience ready for next year. Nottingham has been playing alongside Downs in the last few games. However, today I'm bringing Cole Skuse in as it's a big game against Bristol City. Something I forgot to mention before coming into today's game was we had our youth intake. We didn't have a whole host of great young players to choose from, but 2 in particular stood out for me, and I've put into the first team to try and give some game time and train up. The first one is Colin McGee. He's a left midfielder. I'm training him as an attacking left midfielder to be an inside forward. Certainly his attributes don't exactly jump out, but he's got 13 determination, 14 natural fitness, 14 acceleration and 13 pace, which should come in very handy on that left hand side. Up front we have 16-year-old Brian Burke. Again, his match attributes don't exactly stand out, But determination, teamwork and work rate stand out for me as attributes we certainly need for players in our team. Acceleration and pace at 15 and 13 also looking good. Bristol City today line up with a 4-4-2. In goal they have Fielding. Along the back four they have Jay Da Silva, Nathan Baker, Thomas Callas, and on the right Adubajo. I murdered that one. Midfield from the left to right they have Eliasson, Lansbury, Pack and Patterson. Up front they have Kirkavold and Diaduyu. Yeah, that's his name anyway. First highlight of the first half, 39 minutes in, McKendry coming inside with a shot on goal, Fielding catches easily. Town unlucky. First half comes to an end and it is 0-0. It's been a very boring contest so far, as you've seen. There's only been one key highlight to show. Match stats would suggest it's been anything but boring, but obviously there haven't been great chances. 54% at possession, 8 shots and 4 on target would suggest that we are very much in the game. Let's hope it can continue in the second half. 75 minutes played and there's still not been a whole lot going on. We've just made our 3 subs. Brian Burke, Herbie Kane and Colin McGee come on for Marcus Maddison, Andre Dazelle and Flynn Downs. Can they make the difference now? Cole Skuse. Herbie Kane tries to put the ball through to Flammy but it's blocked. Vyman now running clear. Great chance for Bristol. He's put it just wide. 8 minutes remain. Can we snatch the winning goal here? Cole Skuse. So Herbie Kane off the bench. Herbie Kane runs inside, shoots just past the post, unlucky. Could this be the last highlight of the game now as we're in the 92nd minute now? Vyman on the right hand side. Odubajo puts a ball in, Diaduyu, he's scored. Dying stages of the game and Bristol City have scored the winning goal. That must be the winning goal. Last, is this another highlight here? It's a pointless highlight. McKendry, tackle by Diaduyu, back to Da Silva. Da Silva long ball to Mance. Skuse, Kane, it's all over. Bristol City win 1-0. Well, we were in the game the whole way through. There wasn't many highlights to show you. For that reason, we will do the next game now on live comp, just to make this episode a bit longer. Yeah, we were unfortunate here. Let's get into the next game. So after that Bristol City game, Bristol City find themselves in second place, only 2 points behind leaders Stoke, who are on 66 points. I expect Stoke to win the league. They've been very strong this year. After losing to Bristol City, we find ourselves in 10th place, still only 2 points behind the playoffs, so still with a great chance of perhaps gate crashing that playoff promotion party after we fell back out of it. Norwich, as you can see, climbing up the table in 15th, 49 points, only 5 points behind us, and they've been catching us up in recent times. Today we start with Bielkowski in goal. Along the back four we have Danassian, Watmore, Shotton and Kenlock. Watmore and Shotton are the 2 central defenders I've been trying to get into the team recently, and they'll be playing today. Midfield, Flynn Downs and Tristan Nott'm. Attacking midfield we have McKendry, Armando Dobra and Maddison. Andre Dazelle has been struggling for fitness and been struggling to see out games the last few games, so Armando Dobra, who is a natural attack midfielder, will come in to get his 3rd game of the season. Up front, Ben Flammy starts, 20 goals in 33 games from 3 assists. He's also just demands a new contract. I couldn't reject it. He's deserved it. He's going to be on £6,000 a week now, but his contract will run out in 2023. On the bench, we have Luke Chambers, Joe Walsh, Herbie Kane, Danny Rowe, Andre Dazelle, Colin McGee and Brian Burke. Nottingham Forest line up today with Pantilimon in goal. Along the back four, Colback, Haveli, Figueiredo and Byram. Midfield, Taxides and Jacob. Attack midfield, they have Concalves, Carvalho and Diaz. Up front, Sudani. First highlight of the game, Kenlock, with a throw into Nottingham. So for this game, we will plan on extended highlights, just as the last game we played on Key, and we only see 3 clips, so that's not good. Concalves now. The free kick for Forest. Bielkowski collects safely. Bielkowski now looks to the left and right, throws out the Downs, back to Watmore. Watmore up to Danassian. McKendry now coming inside to Dobra. Dobra with a good ball through to Flammy, shoots just wide past the keeper. Unlucky. Danassian now. McKendry. Good ball in, Madison was there, but it's cleared out by Forest. Shotton now tries to play a ball to Kenlock, but Diaz intercepts. Poor pass that was. Carvalho now. Nott'm with a strong tackle. Well done. Dobra. Outward to McKendry. Lots of young talent on show today for Town. Danassian on the right. Oh, that's a good tackle from Goncalves, and he clears. Downs is chasing, but Sudani picks it up inside to Carvalho. Forest are breaking here. Jacob, but Białkowski puts a fist for it, and it goes over for a corner. Carvalho take the corner inside. McKendry clears. Goncalves, Carvalho. He's offside. Maddison with the corner now. Inside. Cleared out as far as Nott'm. Back into Maddison. McKendry. It's Maddison. He shoots just across goal and goes wide. That was a good chance. Maddison, he needs to start performing. £2 million was spent on him. Forest now. McKendry out to Maddison. Maddison with a long punt forward. Flamey's chasing, but Colback is there first and clears for Forest. Kenlock now to Maddison. Back to Kenlock. Switches play nicely against McKendry. Back post, Maddison. Off the crossbar, off the post. Blimey, that was close. 37 minutes played as we approach half time. Free kick wasted, and Forest now have possession. Goncalves with a good ball forward to Sudani, who's now 1-1 with Białkowski. Białkowski knocks it out for a corner kick. Carvalho to take. Whips it in. Maddison clears back out to Carvalho. Puts the ball back in. Danasian clears this time. Dobra now. The big ball forward to Flamey. Flamey's got no support. Can he hold it up? He's tackled and has gone out for a throw-in. Forest now have a throw-in on the right. Kenlock intercepts. Flamey has the ball. Wide to McKendry. Pings with his left foot just wide past the post. Another chance goes begging. Half time is here, and for the second live game on the trot, we are 0-0 at half time. We are not being treated to some great highlights here. Second half commences, no changes made. We need to score. Forest are in a relegation zone. We need to capitalise on this. Nottingham Forest have a corner. Oh dear, Carvalho whips it in, back post, Diaz, Downs clears, Dobra's chasing, but Diaz is quicker. End of highlight. Białkowski now. Diaz intercepts, terrible ball, Sudani, Diaz, can Nottingham Forest capitalise? No they can't, we make a tackle and clear it. Maddison knocks it on again, but Flamey hasn't got the legs. Poor ball. Carvalho now, good ball to Carvalho. Corner kick to Nottingham Forest. Carvalho whips it in. Maddison heads out the near post. Back out to Carvalho. Maddison, what's he doing? Goncalves out to Panagiotis. Jacob out wide to Byram. End of highlight. McKendry now have a free kick in a dangerous position for Town. Across to Nott'm. Couldn't pull the trigger. Flamey now on the edge of the box, just over the bar. Białkowski, short ball to Watmore. Watmore to Downs, to McKendry. McKendry to Danasian, back to McKendry. He's run inside unchallenged. He pulls the trigger, just over the bar. 1 hour played. Shotton to Kenlock. Kenlock to Maddison. Inside the Nott'm. Switches across to McKendry. He runs inside with it. Out wide to Danasian. Danasian tackled. Forest clear. Shotton now should pick this up. Back to Białkowski now. Białkowski comes out with the ball. As far as Nott'm. To Maddison. What's he doing? Downs. Shotton. Out wide to Kenlock. Kenlock's got Maddison running forward. Flamey's in there as well. Ball over. McKendry's gone there. 1-0. 6th goal of the season for McKendry. It looked like a good ball for Flamey. It just went over him. McKendry was there, and he didn't miss this opportunity this time. 20 minutes remain, and we make all 3 subs. Dazelle, Herbie Kane, and Colin McGee come on for Flynn Downs. Flynn Downs, Marcus Maddison, and I forgot Ep10. That's awkward. So 20 minutes remain, and we have made our 3 substitutes. Herbie Kane has come on for Downs, who is yellow carded. Dobra has come off for Dazelle, and McGee has come on for Maddison, who once again has had a poor game. Can these subs make an impact now, as 20 minutes is enough time to get a second, but it's also enough time for Forest to equalise. So Dani, he's wasted that. We can consider ourselves very, very fortunate. Kenlock now will throw in to McGee, heads on. Flamey's not there. Watmore doesn't attempt to challenge Zidane. Grabbing now on the right hand side. Grabbing the ball in, Osborne, just over the bar. Forest are really coming at us now. Goal kick. Białkowski to Nott'm. to McGee. McGee across to McKendry, scored the only goal so far. McKendry, out wide to Tenascion. Inside to Herbie Kane. Oh, Herbie Kane, that was a terrible, terrible pass. Forest clear, but luckily enough, Watmore was there to intercept. Herbie Kane again now, inside down to Zell this time. Tenascion on the right. Inside to Dazelle. Nott'm. It's a long ball out wide to McGee. McGee tries to put the ball in, but it's deflected. Kenlock shoots, and it's just wide of the goal. Pantilimon now with the goal kick. Big punt forward, shot and head. McKendry. He's got a bit of space to run into. Back to Herbie Kane. Out wide to Tenascion. Tenascion. Back to Kane. Into Nott'm. Pulls the trigger. Cleared by Colback. Shot and now. Back to Kenlock. Kenlock runs out wide to the left. Whips a ball in, but no one's there. McKendry. Dazelle. To Nott'm. McGee. 15-year-old Colin McGee, fresh from the youth intake, just puts a shot just past the post. Very unlucky. Diaz, Osborne, Colback. He tries to put a ball through for Sudani, but Białkowski reads it and collects possession. Two minutes of normal time remain. Białkowski punts it long. Valami's not there. Concalves keeps it in. Tries to find Graben, but Shotton's there. Nott'm. Terrible, terrible pass. Another long ball. Sudani. He's had plenty of chances. He's put it wide. He has been so bad for Forest today. 6.5 is a generous rating for him, I feel. Colback now thrown on the left. Tenascion intercepts. To Watmore. Watmore punts it forward, but Valami wasn't there. Zazelle. Pass intercepted. Graben now. Shoots from distance. Forest are getting desperate. It's a goal kick for Town. 4 minutes of extra time remain. Last minute of extra time. Valami with free kick. Cleared back out to Nott'm. Concalves now with the loose ball running forward with it. Nott'm. Great challenge. Kenlock now clears. McGee can't quite get into one at Figueiredo. Back to Pantilimon who clears. Watmore heads back into Dazelle. McGee now out on the left hand side. What can he do? He tries to cross, but it's blocked. Herbie Kane now. Oh, he's been tripped over. That's going to be a free kick for Town. This has pretty much got to be it now. Valami with the free kick. Tries to find someone at the back post, but it wasn't a very good ball at all. So that is the end of the game. We have won 1-0. It wasn't the most entertaining game. Certainly we're still trying to get back to our fantastic ways as we begin the season. It's going to take a bit of time. I think this is building now for next season, and next season is going to be where we really push for promotion. So that victory has put us into 7th place, only 1 point now behind the last playoff position, which is held by Derby. Certainly, I mean, we're only 9 points off the top, so if we win the rest of our games, which I wholly doubt by the way, we could still get automatic promotion. As I just said at the end of that game, this is now building for next season. I mean, if we can get playoffs this season, that would be great. But yeah, I can't see it happening. We've got so much to build on at the moment. Forest, after that loss, have fell into the relegation zone. So after that game, we will come back. I think we might come back towards the end, because if we're going to be fighting for the playoffs, then I think these last 3 games could be key. Hull City in 23rd, Bolton in 17th, Brentford in 18th, Birmingham in 15th, Preston in 14th, Swansea in 20th, Sheffield United in 11th, and Leeds in 12th. Certainly, as far as the opposition's league positions go, this is a very decent run-in for us, which could go in our favour as far as making the playoffs. I think for now we'll come back for the last 3 games of the season against Swansea, Sheffield United and Leeds. Hope you guys are still enjoying the series so far. It's been a very poor run of results. Certainly it goes to show that it's not always going to be your way. And it adds a bit of realism to the game. Certainly as we are predicted to finish mid-table bottom board, expect to finish mid-table bottom board, and predicted to finish in relegation battle. So certainly it's realistic to see us lose form. But now it's interesting to see if we can get that form back. And with this run of games coming up at the end of the season, I think we should be able to get a couple of wins together and push for that playoff position. Cheers guys, that'll be it for today, and I'll see you later.